Hello, folks, and welcome to the Movie Mad channel. It's James here. I went into CEX today and I did a little bit of filming in there, and I will insert the videos of that because I actually filmed in there the other day as well. The trouble is, it's got music in it, so my video is going to get copyrighted, no doubt. But I just showed a few bits and pieces. So, what I'll do is I'll just stop now and I'll insert the CEX footage so you can see what I seen at CEX when I was there. Oh, exciting. Stop. Stop. I don't know why you're supposed to like it, but because obviously the PlayStation. You've got to do the one for one as possible, yes? Because the price, the cheapest, I would just charge it at the boat and then take it out, you know what I mean? I've got one year off the place. 255. Three. No, it's just because I've just remembered I need to just fire stuff to actually charge it in the daily anyway, so... Cable that plugs into the fire, isn't it? Right. What was the cable in front of the fire? It was. One next up to 60 quid? Because it's hey, what fire stick do you have? No. Oh, it can't be because it's like the reason you call the connection, but it's like that one. Oh, it's not about it's like those USB. You've got one normal plan up that big. Oh, I don't know what you call that connection, but you know what I mean? HDMI. I'm sure it's that. Do you want the people to be no, end of the year price? The price when you put the member bank card? Yeah. So how do you pay the slot? Yeah. The cover slot? I see.
Let's go, goodness.
Hello! So hopefully you'll have seen the CEX footage. And I actually picked up a couple of bits for CEX, and I will show you them in a second or two. But before I do that, I am going to show you... A lot of people have been championing Vinted of late for finding movies and things like that. And I watch movies with James on Monday. He does Blu-ray hunts and things like that, and stuff like me, but I think he does it a bit better than me, to be honest with you. But he was champion Vinted on for selling his, duplicates or things he didn't want more than giving them to CX. Because he said he sold a lot of not Doctor Who, James Bond uh, sets that he had spare extra ones because he just got the whole set off Vinted for a great price. And he found the ones that CX were given a penny for, he put them all together in a bundle and sold them for £12. And that sounds like a good thing. Excuse me. And coincidentally, I've recently downloaded Vinted and I've been having a little look on there. I had it a wee while ago, but for some reason it ended up in Spanish and I couldn't get rid of it. So I've deleted it, but I brought it back. So the other day I was looking through it just to see if there was anything I wanted on it, and there was. I think with your first download of Vintage, you get the postage free. So I had seen a movie that I wanted. I'd actually had it in a charity shop once, and I took it up to the counter and didn't actually have the disc in, so I couldn't get it. And I was a bit disappointed with that. And they had this on Vintage for £1.50 with 80p buyer protection. So I think I paid £2.18 in total. And because it was my first order, I got free shipping. So that was a total of £2.18, I think I paid for this. And I got it delivered to the in-store locker, which is right next to the CEX. So I just went down and picked it up today. So I've got it. The one thing I would say is when you're ordering Vinted, I don't really like I don't know if they'll all come like this, but they really cheap packaging, isn't right? So let's open up my Vinted order and let's see what we've got in here, and I'll show you what movie it is, and then I'll show you my CEX pickups. If we could get into this, it would be good. I'm obviously not prepared. Plenty of bubble wrap on it. We present it. I'm struggling to use all my strength. There we go. We're in. To be honest with you, I'm not really concerned about the condition with the case because I seen it wasn't that great in the picture, but I've got plenty of cases and I can switch them out. So let's just make sure the disc is in good condition. Oh, here it is. It is Johnny Depp in From Hell. I've been wanting to watch this for a while because I've not seen this ever. Have you seen From Hell?
No.
And I had it in the charity shop. It says, when Jack the Ripper ruled the streets of London, terror reigned. His crimes were unspeakable, his bloodlust unquenchable. His identity unknown. Until now, Johnny Depp and Heather Graham are riveting in this engrossing stylish thriller. So yes, I'm happy with that. Let's just check the disc out, check the condition. Is the Blu-ray? It is indeed. There is a little scratch in there. It's not massive, but there is a scratch in it. But it's second hand. You've got to expect that a little bit. As long as it plays, I'm not too fussed. But it's not massive. In fact, is it just dirt? That looks sort of, in fact, it looks okay. It does look okay. So I'm going to change the case out on that anyway, as I seen the case wasn't in great condition when I purchased it, but I really wanted the movie, and a case isn't a big deal for me. So not too bad. Switch the case out, and it'll be perfectly fine. So that is From Hell. I didn't actually realise that was Heather Graham in that as well, so that's good. What's it say? It says a Hughes Brothers film. I like Johnny Depp in The Ninth Gate as well. I really enjoy The Ninth Gate. I had to import that one, didn't I? Is that up there? It is. Yes. Sorry, I'm just trying to grab it. I don't think you can get the Ninth Gate over here, so that's one I had to import. So I'm quite a good fan of Johnny Depp. I think he's got some good movies. Ninth Gate, out of all his movies, this could be the favourite. Donnie Brasco's pretty good as well. But I still think I prefer the Ninth Gate. The bad guy in that is well, not the bad guy, but it's the guy who played Frank. He played Skeletor in Masters of the Universe. Frank Gazella, is that his name? I can't remember. But there we go. So that will be nicely added to my Johnny Depp collection. And as I said, when I was in CX, I picked up a couple today, and this one has been on the shelf for about a week, and I was like humming and hawing whether I would get it or not. I've already got the movie. It's not an upgrade to 4K, and to be honest with you, I'm not one for steelbooks, but this one just stuck out to me, and I just thought it looked great. And it is a movie that my gran really liked, and I really like as well. And I thought, if I'm gonna have it in the collection, that's what I'm not going to be taking out of the case or decasing. That's going to be permanently in my collection. Why not upgrade it to this really nice looking steelbook? So I did, and I paid £8 for it. The movie itself, you can probably get it for £1 on Blu-ray, but I just thought this was a really, really nice looking steelbook, and it was in good condition. And it's the boy in the striped pajamas. I just thought that was a really decent looking steelbook. At first, when I went in, I thought that was so scratched down the front, but it isn't. It's the barbed wire from the fence, and also at the side here, it's the barbed wire from the fence. And I just thought that looked like a really, really good shot. And the back of it, with a hand on the barbed wire fence as well. I just think that's poetic. And coincidentally, I think it's the anniversary of the Holocaust, or it was yesterday. So quite a fitting, well, I'm not saying a fitting tribute, but certainly something that we shouldn't forget what happened there. So I thought, I'm going to have this movie and I'm going to keep it. Why not have it in this style? It's also got a nice inlay on it. So again, it was voucher, so I didn't spend any money on that. But I could have bypassed it. It sat there for a week. I could have just left it, but then I thought, I'm going to take it. There was actually one more I was going to take in there, and I should have. It's been sitting there for a week, and I should have took it as well. And I was going to upgrade my Train to Busan to the 4K because they had it. And I thought, that's actually a really good film. I should do that. And then when I went in today, it was gone. You snooze, you lose, don't you? So let's take that sticker off the steelbook. That's it. I just think that looks really nice. So I think that'll go on my main shelf somewhere. Yeah, probably over here. Yeah, we'll pop that over there so it's protected. That's a great movie. As I say, I was going to get that, and I seen another one, and I was really tired last night. So when I'm really tired, I like to put on movies that are familiar, enjoyable, and I like to rewatch. And I put on Independence Day. So I watched that. I think that's a great movie. I especially like the extended bit, where they've got the signal and things like that. There's a bit more bits in it. But I actually watched it on Disney Plus. I should have just took it my 4K and played the extended one, but I was really tired and I just didn't. But next time I watch it, next time I do that, I'm going to make sure I watch the extended version. But the reason I'm talking about that is that when I went into CX, they had a movie with Randy Quaid in it. The first time I seen Randy Quaid was on Independence Day. Now, I know it's 25 years old, so spoiler alert, just in case you've not seen it. When he goes and blows up the spaceship, that was the first time I'd seen that character, in anything. And then I've seen him in a few other things. I've seen National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation since then. And this one struck my fancy, and it's called Parents. It's from the Vestron video collection, and it's from 1989, and it looks like, it's a suburban 50s couple who are just living away called the parents, but there's a sinister twist in this where I've not seen it, but it says on the back that something is awry in this household. So I thought, for £8, I thought that was a nice one to. Now, if you know me, I will get round to this, or I won't get round to it, and it might end up sitting on the shelf. But I've sort of came to terms with that, in terms of I don't watch every movie that I buy. I do watch them. I'm working during the week, so I don't have as much time to watch movies as I would like. Got lots of other things to do, like the Celtic games on the night. For you that don't know, I'm a Celtic supporter. I don't know if I'm probably going to lose subscribers now. And they're playing Aston Villa tonight, so I'm going to watch that. But I do like to try and watch 3 or 4 movies a week. I was doing the weekly watches, and I just felt under pressure to talk about the movies that I'd been watching and justify why I'd been watching them, and that just didn't feel like me. So I stopped doing that. So I watch them in my own time. I like to have a choice just to go, oh, I've not seen that, I'll just watch that. But that's led me to the unfortunate state of affairs where I've no space left. And therefore, I've got to either expand or die, as they say. So I'm going to get these shelves completed behind this big space here. And I'm going to try and get that done in the next couple of months so that I've got more space. And I don't have to combine for a little while. And I have space to just put movies in that I do want. So the parents there, I'm going to take that off. This little CX one. And let's have a look at the disc and just see. Are they hiding anything? Have they damaged the slipcover under here? No, they've not. There's just another sticker on it. But usually that's what happens. When you see CX stickers in an unusual place, they're usually covering something up. But there we go. So let's have a little look and see what is inside of this one. I did see this on eBay and it was about £10, £11. But when it's there in CX and I've got the vouchers, I thought, why not? So there we go. Just a single disc with the artwork on it. Inside, 83 minutes approximately. And that is it. So that is my 3 pickups. As I say, I haven't been picking up extraordinarily much because, to be honest with you, the charity shops have been dry. My CEX hasn't had a massive amount in it, but those two ones I have been just thinking they're so good. I'll eventually get them. If they're still there, I'll eventually get them, and I did. Well, the boy in the Price Ram is obviously missed out on the 4K train to Busan, but there you go, that happens. While I was in there the other day, I did actually speaking to a guy from New Zealand who just came in, and he says he was amazed that they had a shop that had media in it, and he was picking them up left, right, and centre. He was going, "I'm going back to New Zealand, and you can't get any of this over here." And he was really happy with that. So, if you're watching, I hope you had a good flight back. I did give him my channel; he might be watching there. And I did point out the boy in the striped pyjamas, steelbook, looking really good. But it's amazing that a lot of people still do this and collect physical media. I think there's a bigger percentage than you know. So hope you've enjoyed the video. If you've got any comments on any of the movies I've picked up, Vinted, what's your thoughts on it? I was actually thinking, about just putting a movie on it to sell and just seeing how that goes. Nothing, spectacular, just a doubler or something like that, and seeing how it turns out. So I shall leave you to the rest of your evening. If you are watching the game, I was about to say.
I'll say before you do, Money boys.
Yeah, we're going to win. I'll regret that every time I say that. I've talked about Celtic in other videos as well, but you're just they're probably going to get smashed. We'll soon see. All right, thanks guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.